Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of The Minimalist. Yeah, The Minimalist. So if you're new to... Wala akong maisip na original na title, but yeah, that's it. Hi guys, so welcome back to another episode of my vlog. So my name is Paul Dominic Galvez, or Paul Galvez for short, or you can just call me Paul for shorter. So today, I have decided to vlog how I tidy up my space and how I keep them organized amidst having a full-time job and doing other stuff aside from tidying itself. So if you would like to know how I do my tidying up or how I clean my room or my place, so keep on watching. Ayan, so welcome back. So today I would like to discuss or I would like to share to you how I clean my space or clean my room here in our condominium. So just a brief short background. I'm living with my cousin and their family and his family. So I'm just renting a room here at the condominium. So to be honest, I didn't start liking tidying up or cleaning. I'm one of those people who are very lazy, who is quite disorganized, I would say, but it's also busy and sometimes how do you call this, scattered at most of the time. So I'm just explaining my personality type, but more or less that was me years before I was introduced to Marie Kondo. So one day I was cleaning. Well, actually, I'm always cleaning my room every day, and then I posted it in my social media account. By dami naman social media account, and a friend introduced me to Marie Kondo. And at first I was like shocked, like, oh, I mean, I cannot live with just one table, stuff like this, or just one cabinet and stuff like that. They call this. I was so skeptical about the technique and how they managed to tidy things up. But fast forward, after how many hours of listening to the audiobook, I started to like and embrace the minimalist lifestyle. So number one, yeah, may ganun talaga. So number one is imagine your ideal lifestyle. So it is also written in Marie Kondo's book, is wherein before you start tidying up or before you start doing your cleaning, she said that it's better if you could jot down or write down what your ideal lifestyle is. So the ideal lifestyle that I have imagined when I jot everything down when my first journey was, I like to have a room as if it's like a hotel room wherein it's comfortable, everything that I needed is there. I do have a very nice bed, a comfortable bed, let's say enough furniture, functional, and I would say, and I do have this certain scent that I would always smell when I come in. It's a very nice scent, like that. So it's one thing that I wrote down in my, in the paper, the piece of paper, where it's like an oasis. Like after a tiring day, I could, just come in, just lie down, and just be myself and do the things that I love doing within the room. Now, after doing the number one, when you imagine your ideal lifestyle, I go for number two, which is to keep things that spark joy. So it's the same thing. It's from the same principle of Marie Kondo. So you just need to maintain anything that sparks joy to you. So I do have a vlog about how I did my KonMari method at home in the Philippines and in Brunei. I won't be tackling right now because it's so, how do you call it? It's so long. So anyhow, to cut the long story short, just keeps again, keep stuff that spark joy. Next in my rules is everything must have a home. So whether it's your bag, whether it's your eyeglasses, or whether it's your headset, whether it's your pillowcases or dresses, shoes, everything must have their own home. So that once you find them scattered within your place, you just need to return them there, and voila, it would really make this magical transformation of your home. Next is I do use foldable or dual purpose furniture. So as you were able to see in the clips, I do have a foldable table and a foldable chair. And my cabin over here does have a space under where I could put some of my other stuff, such as my bag, my tripod, all of those stuff. And as you can see over here is I do have a rack wherein I place my humidifier for my scents, and then my speaker over here, and then my shoe rack over there, wherein of course I put all of my shoes and my scents as well. So it's actually a regarding my shoe rack, it's quite strategic because once I enter the room, I could smell it right then and there. So it's actually a welcoming effect or feeling for me, or this Zen kind of feeling. When I enter the room, I automatically smell the scent that I would put there. Next is stockpiling. So stockpiling, it's not that I don't wanna stock a lot of stuff because I'm a minimalist. I just buy things not that much as what I always do before. So for example, right now, I do buy a pack of coffee for here in at home, and then one in school. So once I finish them, I tend to buy another pack, especially when I am in my diet. Actually, I'm on my diet right now. I know it's bad, but I'm a fan of 3-in-1 coffees. So yeah, so that's one thing. And then for soap, I do buy like 3 pieces only and stuff like that. So it's not a lot. So as long as I just have like an extra stock or like an extra piece of it, I would be comfortable, or at least I know I won't run out of it. But if I run out of it, and then we could always buy. But more or less, I don't stock that much. Now for stockpiling, I tend to organize things according to their usage, to their sizes, and to their if it's solid, liquid, or gas. Yeah, it's kind of science thing, but it's just as easy as that. All of my electronic stuff go to one place. All of my books or paper trails would go to another shelf. My clothing would just go to another area and stuff like that. So it really makes a pleasing effect on the eyes when once everything is organized like that. So I do get a lot of jokes, or people would even tease me that when they look at my closet as if I'm like a serial killer. So I actually take that as a compliment. Yeah. So I'm not a killer, so I'm telling it here in my vlog. It's just that it's just really fun, listening to people saying that I'm kind of extreme when it comes to organizing stuff. But in minimalism, the only thing that we could control are the things that we own, like the stuff that we own, and our thoughts and our actions. So those are the things that we can only control. So it's just funny that people tend to find it quite extreme, but for me, it's the only thing that I could control. So yeah, so that's how I find it. So thank you as well for people who would consider me as like a serial killer, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, lol, joke, joke, joke. Anyhow. And then lighting is one thing as well. So as you can see right now, I'm just using the natural lighting of my room. I just like I'm just opening my window right now, and as you can see, it just reflects and bounces all around the room, and it really makes this spacious effect. I haven't bought any mirror yet. I'm thinking if I'm going to buy one, because we do have one mirror in the toilet, but I don't have a personal one, like a big one. So I'm trying to think about it, but it's not yet part of my goals at the moment. But yeah, even this humidifier over here can transform into a, like, how do you call this, like a lamp or something at night. So it has a lot of colors, and it actually sets the mood. So yeah, memories, but yeah, it sets the mood of whatever mood you would like to have in your room, plus the scent that it gives. So it's actually a win-win situation if you do have multi-purpose stuff as well. And last but not the least is to clean. So remember, cleaning and tidying is two different things. So it is explained in Marie Kondo. So what people tend to fall into this vicious cycle of cleaning and then feeling overwhelmed because of a lot of stuff is because people tend to start cleaning first before tidying up or organizing or even discarding. So it's one thing that I would highly recommend for everyone who would like to try a minimalist lifestyle, or for people who would just like to have an effective way of tidying up the place. For example, I would post a picture in my social media accounts, and then they would say, and I would post like, it's so messy, which is true. I would find it messy, and then people would say, how's that messy? Haven't seen my room, la 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 la, and then like this, like that. It's because when you just own less, amidst it being chaotic or something, and going back to my other rule, that number 3, everything has their own places or their own home, it's just easy to organize them again and put them back. So going to my this rule, I clean last. I don't clean first. I first fix my bed. I change the bedding. I put all of the stuff in their own houses or their own their own places. And then once I can see everything now, for example, what you're going to see in the next few clips, is that's where I start sweeping, or that's where I start wiping the furnitures that they do have. And that actually really gives that how do you call this, effect of accomplishment. Because to be honest, I'm not a very cleaner kind of person. I'm more of a tidying person. I'm more of a organizing kind of person. So my friends do know this. I like organizing stuff, and they're quite surprised that when I tell them that I am not a cleaning kind of person. But I do clean. Don't get me wrong. I really love cleaning as well. But it's just that I would prefer organizing first before cleaning it. That's one thing that I would highly recommend for people who would like to start and try this journey. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned something from this random video, I would say, on how I clean my stuff. And if you would like to know more or follow me more in my social media accounts, please do click the subscribe button here, somewhere here. And if you would like to follow me on my other social media accounts, here are I'll show it here or here, wherever. So yeah, so that's for my Instagram and for my Facebook. So once again, thank you very much and hope to see you soon, and stay aligned, guys.